everyone, WerewolfLydia here and welcome back to a new Bleeding Edge Goths or Goths doll review on my channel. So today, as you can see, I have a already unboxed doll here with me, and she is Olivia O'Lantern from Series 7. And the reason why she is unboxed is because that's just how I bought her off eBay. As you can see, I still have her box and the doll itself is in great condition. But the listing did mention that she was like opened, the box was opened, and that she was probably taken out of the box because the little strings that were holding her down in the box were missing. And honestly, I wasn't really happy how the seller has shipped her, because she was just simply tossed upside down, so with her head downwards in the box. So she just tossed her in and just put it in another box, and that's how she sent it. So the whole trip that she made to my country, to my home, she was like constantly rolling from here to there inside the box, or I don't know, banging her head from here to there, and that caused her hair to be a huge mess. When I got her and when I took her out of the box, I tried to comb the hair, to straighten it and everything, but honestly she was kind of a little bit dusty too, so and she still had some gel from the, from her original look. She still had some gel in her hair, so I just thought that, you know what, I'm just going to undress her, give her a quick bath and conditioning for her hair, and yeah, I just fixed it up in a day, and she is all beautiful now. The glue, or not glue, the hair spray or hair gel is all gone now, and it looks just really nice, like she is brand new. So yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate, but she still has her card too. I wasn't sure if she's going to have that or not since she was open, but she still has her card, so that's good. But yeah, so that's just the reason why she is here next to her box and not inside. But as usual, first I'm going to show you the box, and after that I will show you the doll and talk more about her. So let's get started. So here is a close-up of the box. Sorry as usual by the for the glare, guys, but you can see that this is the same old pretty cheap, by the way, plastic, and it's a little bit like broken here too. I just noticed that, but it's okay. We have the same skulls and the swirling skull portal thingy in the back, which looks pretty cool now that the doll is not inside, honestly. And as you can see there, it mentions that there is a free bio card inside. Yeah, it's just a simple usual box. Up there it says her name, Olivia O'Lantern, and Series 7 Spring, and I already talked about this since I already reviewed the other two dolls from this series, that there was never a autumn series from Series 7, so we only got the spring dolls, and Olivia was the last one actually that I was missing from this series, so my Series 7 dolls are complete and I'm really happy about that. Then here it says Goths, ages 14 and up, so these are no children toys. These are meant for adults, or at least teens. And here is the back of the box. We see the other two girls, Caterina Moreo and Atala Inferno. Not long ago I reviewed her, and you can go ahead and search on my channel if you want to see the other reviews of the girls. And a really interesting fact, as you can see here, Olivia has a little bit different colored look to her. Here she has green like accents on her dress, and not purple like on my doll, and this little front strand of hair is black, and actually her eyes are green too, and red lipstick, I just noticed that. Okay, so yeah, she is quite a bit different, As far as I know, there were 2 releases of her, and there is usually 2 releases of most of the dolls because they have variant versions. I think this is her variant version, and the one I got is the original, but I may be wrong. Or it was a case like this was available in the US, and the other one that I got was available here in Europe. Again, a little bit confused about that. It's kind of hard to actually find good info about them online since they were like released really long time ago, and they are like, I don't know, the fandom is pretty much done and gone. So yeah, it's kind of hard to find anything good about them. And here is a little synopsis. You can pause and read it. I think it's the same as all of the other Series 7 dolls have on the backs. And yeah, so that's pretty much it about the box. Now let's take a closer look at Olivia. Okay, so here is Olivia, but I actually almost forgot about her little card that I mentioned at the start of the video. So here is her little bio card, and you can see her there too. I'm just looking at the card if there are any like modifications from this. Is like a prototype version of her as usual, but I don't see any significant differences, so they stuck to the prototype version pretty good. It says we got Series 7 Spring 12-inch Olivia on Lantern, and I just noticed that this little swirl thingy, underneath it says swirl of authenticity. I think that's pretty funny, and I'm not sure if the other cards say this, so I have to actually dig them out from my collector box and see if it's there. I never noticed until now. And this is what it says on the back. So Olivia, full name Olivia O'Lantern, pets a magpie named Draven, favorite colors orange and black, obviously, so she's like a Halloween fan. Likes playing pranks, Samhain, Peter Pumpkin Eater, in brackets it says Daddy, the Pixies, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Candy Corn, Pumpkin Seeds, Pixie Sticks, Allegra, since in brackets it says allergies, so I think she's allergic to something, maybe pollen, I don't know, Pumpkin Pie, Mythbusters, and Ding Dong Ditch. Dislikes Stingy Jack, Cold Iron, Clothes Inside Out, Bells, Goatweed, Stale Bread, and Lucky Charms cereal. Again, there are quite a few things that I am not familiar with here, so these are like cultural stuff from back in the days. I was still really young back then, and you know, these are stuff that were like big in the US and UK and all those parts of the world, and not here in Romania, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure about some stuff that's here. But yeah, for example, I don't know what the Ding Dong Ditch is. I have no idea. So if you know, you can't really leave a comment down below, but you are able to leave a comment on my Facebook page. I will leave the link down below, and you will be able to see it at the end of the of my video as well. So yeah, now let's take a closer look at Olivia here. So starting off with her face, as you can see, she is really pretty, and again, a really simple doll. I think in Series 7 all of the dolls had like really simple makeups, but at the same time they are like really beautiful. And by the way, she also has like a really unique face mold. I will get to that in just a second. But let's see her eyes. So they are purple with a teeny tiny like pinkish red in them, and there's also like a little star, or maybe it's like a snowflake, I don't know. Her whole look, by the way, the whole look of the doll really reminds me of like a autumn or a Halloween fairy. So in my theory, I may be wrong, but I think that little snowflake thingy in her eye could be like a little hint towards winter. I don't know, I just like to think that. Now as you can see around her eye she has this faint brownish grey smoky eye look, and with a little bit of green, and one of her eyelashes is green too. I don't know if you can see that on camera. The other ones are the usual black color, and she has really thin black eyebrows. She also has this like kind of like a beauty mark, but it's also like a piercing because it's metallic, so that's really interesting. And as you can see she has a dark purple lipstick as well. Now she has one earring in each ear, and when she comes with when I talked about the thing that, you know, she has a unique face mold, or actually like a head mold, because as you can see she has like pointy ears, which gives more to her pixie or fairy look. I think that is really interesting. And honestly, as far as I know, none of the other Big Goths dolls have this face or head mold. I may be wrong, but none of my other Big Goths dolls that I own have this, so I don't know. If you have all of the Big Goths dolls in your collection, please let me know if any of the other girls have this pointy ears, or is just her, because her face does seem a little bit like more pointier than the other ones too, especially around her chin. Now her hair, as you can see, it's black, almost all black, and she's wearing it in this ponytail, but it's kind of like a side ponytail, so it's not like straight in the center, and it's pretty long. It's nice, wavy, and it goes down to the length of like her waist. Maybe it's a little bit lower too. Really nice, fluffy, thickly rooted, and really soft, especially now that I washed it and conditioned it. And of course you noticed that she has this white strand of hair here in the front that goes down, and this is the part that was originally like had hairspray on it or hair gel, but I don't know, I like it loose like this. It gives her a more natural look. Now moving down, as you can see, she has a tattoo here on her chest, which is a little pumpkin with some vines, and again it gives her that autumn Halloween look, since, you know, she is Olivia O-Lantern. And speaking of lanterns, we have a jack-o'-lantern tattoo on this arm. So those two are her tattoos. Now she is wearing this purple, it's not as dark as it shows up on camera, like little choker thingy on her neck, not sure what to call it. It kind of looks like what the medieval like jesters would wear. That at least that's what it reminds me of, with that zigzaggy look. And she has the same materials on her arms, so they are like arm warmers, and it's really shiny because of the stretchy material, but it's the same purple on both arms. And she has those on her at the end of her leggings too, and on top of her shoes, as you can see. And yes, these are actually separate from the shoes, but they are attached to her leggings at the back, so you can not take them off. Now her dress, it's a really nice, really like, again, pixie looking little poofy skirt dress. The top part is a different type of material than the bottom. It kind of reminds me of like a sock material or something, because it has all these lines going down on it, and it is stretchy material. It has really nice lace design on the top, and of course it has two straps. The bottom part is simple black, and it's made of this shiny, stretchy material, which by the way stains, so you have to be very careful. Her hands are actually stained from it, as you can see over there, and her other hand too. By the way, she has black nail polish. Here you can see it, I think you can see it better on this hand, how badly it stained them. I think that's part of the seller's fault, because the seller wasn't really taking good care of her, I guess. But it's really nice poofy skirt, and the top is separated from the bottom with these purple, from the same material, purple as the gloves and all the other purple parts that I showed you guys. It is, I don't know, I kind of reminds me of leaves or petals of some sort, and they go all around, of course, on her dress. And the dress actually has a zipper on the back, so that way you can take it off. And underneath she has a layer of black tulle to keep the poofiness, and the tulle part is actually separated from the dress, so it's a separate part, which I really appreciate. And of course her black leggings, as you can see, it has a little the dress has a little string of elastic, so to keep it in place, and her leggings are black, and again separate from all the other parts of the dress. So yeah, really nice details. And her look is complete with these awesome black high heels, which we, by the way, the mold we already saw on other dolls as well. And last but not least, you probably thought that I forgot about this, but I didn't. I just wanted to turn the doll around more easily. She has these really cool looking fairy or pixie wings. They are like orange and made of this see-through material, kind of like, I don't know, not sure, mesh in a way, but I don't know, honestly I have no idea what the material is called. And they have little black thread designs on them. They kind of remind me of, again, autumn leaves, and they have these, as you can see, these little silver wires in them to keep the shape, and you can actually like bend them and shape them any way you wanted to. Of course you have to be careful, but because on this end, I don't know if you can see that, probably can't, but there's already a little hole in her wings. The wire just went through there. Again, not my fault, that's how I got it from the seller, but you just have to be careful with these kind of things, because this material is really easily breakable or easily destroyable, and it's really like a delicate fabric. So yeah. And by the way, the wings are easily taken off. You can easily take them off with two little snap-on buttons that you can see here. So yeah, you can take them off for whatever reason you want to. For example, I had to take them off when I undressed her so that she can take a little bath. And that's about it for this review of Olivia O'Lantern from the Goths series. Let me know what do you think about her, and if you like her, or if you prefer her other version, the one with the green accents. And of course, if you want to comment, you have to go ahead and like and follow my Facebook page. The link will appear down here. There you will be able to see whatever I upload on YouTube, and you know, be updated with the stuff I will review, little sneak peeks and whatever. So you can go ahead and like my page, of course, if you like my review. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more Goths and other kind of toy and doll reviews. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!